any company which is registered or incorporated as per the 2013 Companies Act or previous acts, that is 1956 Companies Act, we call it as a company. Personal assets of the members cannot be used to repay the loan of the company. Only the assets of the company has to be sold to repay the loan of the company, that is limited liability. What is corporate social responsibility? It is doing something to the society, doing some charity on behalf of your company. Hello everyone, this is Purna Chandra, Faculty, Department of Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram. So we are dealing with the subject company law for 5th Sem B.Ba. So as per the CBCS regulations, B.Ba degree syllabus for company law, you will be dealing with these 5 chapters. The first chapter is Introduction to Company. The second chapter is Company Formation. The third is your MOA and AOA. MOA means Memorandum of Association and AOA means Articles of Association. The fourth chapter is regarding membership and the last chapter is latest inclusion in the latest company law, that is as per the new Companies Act 2013. So these are the different units which you people will be dealing in this subject. So unit 1 basically it is Introduction to Company. So in unit 1 what we will be learning is definition of company, features of a company, features of Company Act 2013, that is what inclusions they have made and what amendments they have made in the latest act of 2013 and different types of companies you people will be dealing with, and also what is corporate veil and lifting of corporate veil as per Companies Act 2013. So then after that, this is the basic definition of a company. So what is the basic definition of a company? That is according to section 2 subsection 20 of Companies Act 2013, company means a company incorporated under Companies Act 2013 or any previous law, that is any company which is registered or incorporated as per the 2013 Companies Act or previous acts, that is 1956 Companies Act, we call it as a company. So what is basically a company? A company is an artificial person created by law having separate legal entity with perpetual succession and common seal. So what is the meaning of this? So company, obviously it is an artificial person because it has not got any life, but it is created by law, and having separate legal entity means company is different and members are different. That is, if the company commits any fraud, then the members are not liable for the fraud, that is separate legal entity. Then what is perpetual succession? That is, you are starting the company with an intention that it should go on forever, it should make profit forever. That is perpetual succession. And common seal, because company is an artificial person created by law, it cannot sign, but it can use its common seal along with the signature of the directors for it to be legally binding. So this is the definition of company. So the features of company is transferability of shares. The shares of public company is easily transferable, whereas the shares of private company is not easily transferable. Separation of ownership from management. Here the owners will come and they will invest money and the managers will take care of the activities and the managers will be paid salary by the owners. And perpetual succession, as we have already discussed, we are starting the company with an intention that the company should go on forever. And common seal, that is instead of signature the company name is engraved in a seal which is used for any contracts the company gets into. Limited liability of members means, suppose the company is in loan, that means the personal assets of the members cannot be used to repay the loan of the company. Only the assets of the company has to be sold to repay the loan of the company, that is limited liability. Artificial judicial person, that is company is an artificial person created by law, that is the meaning of artificial judicial person. Separate property. So here the property of the company is separate and the property of the members are separate. They don't belong to each other. So in case of winding up of the company, the assets of the company can be sold to repay the loan, not the members' property. That is the separate property. Separate legal entity. What does this mean? That is, company is different and members are different. That is the meaning of separate legal entity. That is, if the company commits any fraud, then company is liable, not the members. Incorporated association. Obviously, company has to be incorporated. That is, it has to be registered for it to have legal binding. Then can sue and be sued means, if someone does a fraud to a particular company, then that company can file a case against the other company. Or if the company commits any fraud, then other company have the right to file case on this company. This is can sue and be sued. So in unit 1, you will also be dealing with classifications on the basis of liabilities. That is, different types of company. First classification is based on liabilities. That is, company limited by shares, company limited by guarantee, unlimited companies. Then classification on the basis of members. It is one-person company, which is latest included in the new act, private company and public company. Then also classification on the basis of control or holding and subsidiary companies, associate companies, company in terms of access to capital, other type of companies. So other type of companies are government companies where more than 50% is held by the government, more than 50% shares are held by the government. Foreign companies, charitable companies, dormant companies, nidhi companies and public financial institutions. So these are the different types of companies which you will be dealing with. And also you will be understanding what is corporate veil and lifting of corporate veil and features of Companies Act 2013. So this is regarding your first unit. So when you go to the second unit, you deal with company formation. What are the different stages of formation? What is CIN? Corporate social responsibility. Meaning and scope of corporate social responsibility. What is corporate social responsibility? It is doing something to the society, doing some charity on behalf of your company. Constitution of CSR committee. That is, to do the corporate social responsibility, there is a committee, that is CSR committee. And also CSR expenditure. That is, how much money you are putting in for corporate social responsibility. That is the meaning. Unit 3. It mainly deals with MOA and AOA. That is, Memorandum of Association and Articles of Association, meaning and contracts. These are the two basic documents to get a company incorporated or registered. Prospectus, meaning and types. So prospectus means it is a booklet which contains the details of the company, like how many shares they are offering, what is the face value of shares, so what is the last day for allotment of shares, for issue of shares. That is prospectus. Liability towards misstatement in prospectus. So this is regarding your third unit. So next we go for the fourth unit. It is mainly dealing with membership. Membership modes, key managerial personnel as per Companies Act 2013, secretary directors, who are the directors, rights of directors, duties of directors, different kinds of meetings, that is your AGM, annual general meeting, your statutory meeting, what are the types and terms for meeting. So these things you will be understanding in the fourth unit. Next, latest inclusion in company law. You will be dealing with in the fifth unit, that is one person company or LPP partnership, that is limited liability partnership. One person company is a company where one member is enough to get it registered. So after getting registered, he can add other members, but at the time of registration there should be only one person. This is the latest inclusion in the Companies Act 2013. Then limited liability partnership also is the latest inclusion. Ministry of Company Affairs setup, scopes and objectives also you will be understanding. Company frauds and scams, types, prevention, credit rating. So different kinds of frauds which the company are committing, what are the different types, how you can prevent them also you will be understanding. And also you will be understanding what is credit rating. So this is regarding your fifth unit. So these are the 5 units you people will be dealing with in 5th sem BBA. So you can refer any of the company law books. Thank you.